Kieran, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Thanks for doing this last minute.
No, no, that's fine. That's fine. To give you a peek behind the curtain, I was kind of writing something last night and the night before, and then this morning I was brushing my teeth in the shower and I was like, "Oh man, you know it'd be way cooler? This idea." And so, who knows how this is gonna go?
That's awesome. It's gonna go swimmingly. I'm sure of it.
I'm sure.
Bachman, you are like half as loud as Kieran to me.
Um, I don't
Might not
know.
might not be the same in Twitch. So
Yeah, well, it definitely shouldn't be the same in Twitch because I've got everybody else turned down a little bit. You both sound the same to me. I don't know why I would be half as loud to you, honestly, because I'm maxing out Discord. Let me check my mic settings and I'll just be sure. Actually, Kieran, how do I sound to you compared to William?
Beautiful as always. You both sound the same.
Wonderful.
weird.
Wonder if there's a
Also,
way.
hi, Kieran, I'm Jonas. We didn't do
Oh, hello.
that, but yes.
Let's see.
Oh, is that a pencil case you have in your hand? That's shaped like a
That is a
book?
pencil case that I use as a
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a weird sub, like you were like putting, meats or something, and then I saw it looked like a
Oh.
fox or something, and I was very disturbed.
Yeah, I'm just building my sandwich over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is set maximum in terms of my mic. Is it going to be doable? Are you able to hear me enough, Kieran, or William?
Oh, yeah, it's good. It's fine.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I need to just move I don't have the total on here anymore because I moved everyone around. So let me just add that and then we're good to go.
Can we, if you weren't already planning on it, Bachman, replace the 9 hours to go with the total?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, you're doing. Okay, so sorry. So sorry. That's probably what you said when I wasn't sure what you said just now.
It is, yeah.
Great.
So how's the stream going?
Good.
Yeah,
Really good.
it's going all right. We've does anybody remember where we were at when we started? I didn't take a concrete note of what.
We were.
You were on like 16 when I looked last night before I went to bed,
Yeah.
Okay.
which is roughly 8 hours ago.
Yeah. So
Because
that's
I'm very
that's probably right
responsible
around
and
where we
taking
were then. So it's going well. That considered, we're at 18,325. Most people are still at work. I know only a few people have been able to join in, but the stream numbers have been good. We've been hovering between 40 and 50 all day.
Cool.
So
All right.
so yeah, it's all right.
But are we having fun? That's the most important part.
Yeah,
I mean,
I just ate a banana to prep.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm ready to go. So if everyone's ready,
If I could go to the bathroom really quick, that would be awesome.
That would be so good because I'm making notes on my phone.
okay, bring your computer.
Oh no. Also, I want to finish this burrito.
Perfect.
I'm almost done. I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay.
Oh, you're good.
I mean, we weren't going to get through. I can't get through a 2-hour stream without eating on stream. So if we're doing 15 hours, somebody's got to eat.
I don't plan to stop eating, so
Perfect.
ever.
I mean,
Oh.
that's
That's the dream.
you shouldn't. If you stop eating, you will die. Green Lantern, are you sure that wasn't for potassium reasons, Bachman? If you came to the Portland live show, that involved me eating a lot of bananas,
So many bananas.
and I definitely did have to Google beforehand, like what a lethal dose of potassium was, because I don't know how much is in a banana, and I don't know how much the human body can take, and I was planning on eating I ate 7.5 bananas during that
That's a lot of
show.
bananas.
It's too many. It doesn't sound like a lot. I don't think. I think if you're in the single digits, it sounds manageable. But
I mean, that's a whole bunch of bananas.
It's a whole
Just-
bunch of and it gave a whole bunch of problems. But yeah, no, I almost St. Louis was the banana show. Hell yeah, you're correct.
St. Louis is the banana show.
You
yeah.
are correct.
I remember actually talking to you after, I think the day after the live show for Inks and Issues, a bonus episode that we were doing, and I was like, "How was the live show?" And there is a recording of you saying that your shits had turned green.
Yeah, and had a very pasty consistency. Yeah, no,
I've been on this call for like 5 minutes and already we're talking about this. So
I almost when we got up to do the bout at the end, I almost threw up on stage, and to this day, I feel like my biggest regret is that I didn't.
You would have gone down in history.
It would have been disgusting and degrading for me, but I think it would have been, in terms of having that story, and for people that were there to be able to tell that to their grandchildren, and their grandchildren to be like, "Why are you telling me this?" I think would have been excellent. Yeah, I am going to run and grab another beverage. Kieran, the stream's yours now. You're in charge.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't have like the chat up or anything, so I guess I'll just talk.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, chat. I hope you're all having a really good day today.
Oh yeah, they say they are. Yeah.
Oh, they say they are? Great.
Yeah, they immediately said, "Oh, we totally are. We love it."
Ah, it's nice. I really enjoy to hear that. You love to hear it.
You love to hear it. You love to see it.
You definitely do love to see it.
I'm very intimidated by Bananas Foster's character sheet. Surprising no one.
I opened it up for like 2 seconds and was like, my brain hurts. No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna only cast Fireball. I think that works for me. Maybe a Feather Fall here if I feel like doing a big jump or something. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but Mike was kind enough to say in the Kickstarter thing that I was one of his favorite DMs. I don't really know a lot about Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know the rules very well.
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, I don't think that is required. I think being able to sculpt fun with whatever you do know is the point. So I trust Bachman's judgment in that. I'm very excited for this.
And I really wasn't joking. I really did have this idea about 15 minutes ago.
Perfect. It's gonna be chaotic and wild, and I think it'll be great. You did do it. You did do a shirt.
Oh, I like that shirt. That's a really nice shirt.
Thank you.
Bananas on it.
Just getting into character.
Okay, I'm on board with the wardrobe change.
Yeah, that shirt was hanging like straight in front of me, and I was just like, William, you gonna?
You wanna pop that on? Hey.
All right.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Are you fully prepared? Heyo.
Hey yo. Yeah. I mean, I guess like.
Need that.
Do we want to just go for it?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, I mean, firstly, thanks for letting me do this because this is gonna be really fucking weird.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be unfortunate for everyone involved.
It is really unfortunate for everyone involved. So we're gonna open our story at the end of, oddly enough, the St. Louis live show.
Okay.
Where Bananas Foster, everyone's favorite 600-year-old monkey, has just been abandoned cruelly by his 3 closest friends in the whole wide world. He just witnessed dog vaginas and all kinds of horrible things, and to really just kind of drive that nail straight into his heart, he's now been left behind.
Oh no, I've just been left behind by my 3 closest friends. Can you believe it? Me.
And as you're standing there, cursing your bad luck, a small demon approaches you, and he says, Oh, well, hey, man, I saw what just happened. That was really rough. It looks like your three closest friends just left you behind in hell.
Can you believe that after all we've been through?
I know, you guys really, I mean, you came all the way up the Hell River, whatever it's called. I'm new here. And then they just left you behind to hold this lever.
Oh, yeah. Well, it ain't so bad. I got my bananas here, and it's my favorite
Oh,
food.
That's a fine bunch of bananas, but don't eat more than 7 at one time.
What happens?
Your shit turns green.
That doesn't. But bananas are yellow. That doesn't make any sense. But hey, who am I to argue? I'm walking here.
Anyway, pal. Listen. As I said, I'm really new here, so I don't really know how this works. But if you want, I can just hold this lever for you. You can just get right on out of here. Your friends are probably waiting for you.
Oh shit! You do that for me? That's so nice of you. Absolutely. I'll tell you what. You eat all the bananas you want.
Oh wow! Thanks so much. I've never had a banana before.
Oh, they're great. You're gonna love it, pal.
So the demon he kind of hurries over to the lever. No, I didn't watch the live show again to refresh myself on the details. Why would I do that? So he runs over to the lever, which I believe was there, and he's pulling it, and the hell doors open, allowing you to leave hell. And as you're stepping into the hell portal that will take you back to Drunkeros, you see him eating a banana, and he goes, "Oh wow, this is and it turns out he's allergic to bananas. What a cruel twist of fate!" But
Oh no!
everything has to be terrible.
It's a good thing I'm getting out of hell. This is canon.
Yeah. So as you're shooting through the hell portal, which is like a swirling red vortex of fire and chaos, you hear like the chanting of demons, and it's very spooky. It's very disturbing, and you hear things like this is canon, and you'll never escape, and
Like Obi-Wan's like faint voice, like these are your first steps, like that.
yeah.
This is canon.
This is canon. And so you're rushing through the portal, and you take a hard right at Lucifer and a hard left at Silent J, and you end up bursting on out into a very familiar place to you, which is, of course, the home of none other than Grandma Foster, or Grananis Foster.
My
Like my grandmammy?
Yes, Grananis Foster.
Oh, Grananis Foster. Oh, I love her. Banana cookies, banana cream pies, bananas.
So you
I'm still listing bananas food here.
sorry. Continue.
That was
continue,
actually the
continue.
last one I know. You can go now.
Okay, that's fair enough. A banana split, perhaps.
Oh, shit. That would have been a good one.
Or a banana loaf, a banana cake,
Banana bread.
banana bread. Yes.
Oh, so you're not done.
Well, I thought of more.
Yeah.
Who said that? There's no one else here.
So you find yourself in kind of like the it's a very like old timey looking kind of cottage sort of thing. So you're standing there in the living room kitchen kind of situation. What does that look like?
What is the living room kitchen situation?
Yeah, what makes it uniquely belong to Grananis Foster?
You know what I'm just now realizing is that Bananas Foster, being 503 years old, plus however many years have transpired. Well, no, I guess this takes place after that live show, but 503 years old, and his grandma is still alive. So it's going to be extremely ADA compliant. We're talking, it's like we've got chair lifts. The doors are wide. As everybody knows about the Bananas Foster family, we're cursed with having to do Constitution saving throws for any strenuous activity. So this whole house would just be designed to make sure that doesn't happen to our dear beloved Grandma's Foster.
So as you're looking around
Yeah.
and remarking, wow, everything's so up to code and equitable here. Rolling through one of the extra wide doors into sort of like the parlor or whatever you want to call it, the fancy living room we don't take the guests. Rolling through there is a monkey in a wheelchair, and it's this old woman. Oh well, an old monkey, I guess. It's got rollers in her hair, and she rolls out, and she's got a big plate of cookies, and she says, "Hey, if it isn't my one of my only grandsons, Bananas Foster."
Grandma's Foster, I love you so much. I suppose, it's been a long time. How you doing?
You suppose?
I
Well,
suppose.
you must love me, considering you don't visit all the time. You know how hard it is to be the only 1,000-year-old monkey on Drunkeros?
I've been in hell, Grandma. I got crushed by a crate of
Haven't
bananas.
we all been in hell?
No, I mean literally.
We're getting a little bit into Gilbert Gottfried, maybe too much.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
But in any case, she kind of settles back down again, and she says, "No, I suppose this does make sense that you've come back from literal hell, considering the sort of the magical energies that are permeating over my house at the moment. I'm guessing that you've just managed to come back through the hell portal."
Oh, I see you've done this before. You don't get to be
You
1,000
wouldn't
years old
believe how many
without
times.
going through a few hell portals. I understand.
And she said, and she claps her paws together. There's a little puff of dust, of course, and she says, "Right. So what we got to do is we got to make sure that your soul doesn't get dragged back to hell again, because you got to come visit me sometimes, and I don't want to hear this 'I'm in hell' excuse again."
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Grandmommy. But how are we gonna do that?
I'm so glad you asked that, my boy. So here's what we're gonna do. What you need is the 4 magic glass instruments, and you need to play them all together, and then that'll bind your soul back to your body, so you're not gonna get dragged back to hell.
Well, I was gonna say I only got 2 hands, but then I remember that my feet are like more hands. So I could do that.
She does like a finger guns at you. Now you're thinking.
With her feet, correct?
Yeah.
Toe guns.
Yes, toe guns.
Yeah.
And she says, "Okay, so I'm gonna help you out here because you're one of my only grandsons, and I love you. So I've arranged a few people to help you out, and I know where we can get the glass instruments."
Oh, that's convenient.
Oh, well, it is very convenient, but we've only got like 2 hours and 45 minutes, so let's hurry this along. And so she pulls out of like a I was about to say a bag, but I didn't say she had a bag, so she pulls it out of a fold in her skin, of which there are many, and she passes over a small crystal orb to you, and she says, So here's someone that can probably help you out. He's got a lot of arcane knowledge. He died a while ago in some horrific accident, and he keeps calling himself Zerd the Arcane. But hopefully he can help you out. You can ask him questions or whatever. He's kind of a self-insert for the guy running the game.
Oh,
and
okay.
then-
I was
then,
updating the Twitch title. I'm sorry.
and then she kind of clasps her hands in front of her and she says, "Now listen, Bananas, you're gonna need a little more help while you're on this journey. So, and I know you guys don't get along, considering he took the extended version of your last name." And he's always been a more successful artist than you have, but I'm hoping you can put your differences aside, and you can work with your brother, Bananas Foster a la mode. And
That monkey!
and walking through the door on cue is your twin brother, Bananas Foster a la mode, which I have decided is who Will is playing.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Yeah, well, aren't we all?
Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, you look real bad.
I ain't seen you for 100 years, you piece of trash.
Oh, it's been 100 years? I'd have figured it was like 500. You look so bad.
You look so bad that your own mother thinks you look bad too.
Yeah, well, you look so bad, Mom died.
She died because she had to look at you. We're never gonna get a hold of that stupid lamp.
Jafar!
Jafar! I'm so ticked off that I'm molting.
We gotta get you into the Cave of Wonders.
Okay, what?
Okay, so Granana's Foster's like, she's just kind of waving her paws. Boys, come on.
You know I love you, Granny.
Yeah, Granny, we love you, Granny. We do whatever we can.
Yeah, right. Get your noses out of my ass.
That cough was in character.
Ah, my angina. And she says, right, boys, so the glass instruments, so your brother doesn't go back to hell. Here's where they are. At the moment, running right now, and I've managed to get you an entry because that's how these things work. They're a prize for the very first Interdrunkerosian Zip Zoop Go Fast Grand Prix. It starts off in Paylor's Hope, goes all the way around the country, and finishes off in Deep Home. If you guys manage to win, you get the instruments. Waiting outside is a little something I managed to cook up for you, and hopefully it'll go zip zoop much faster than all the other ones.
Now, Granny, we wouldn't happen to be doing wacky races, would we?
Hey, you, hey, take those words out of your mouth right now, young man.
Hey, I'm sorry. You were saying, Granny.
Well, you come back from hell and you start spewing all this business in front of our grandma.
You know what the Hanna-Barbera brothers did to this household.
There's a very dark history that, maybe in a future episode.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, Grandma. I didn't mean to be a droopy dog.
One more bananas.
So Granana's Foster ushers the two of you outside, and there is what we would obviously describe as a car, because we know what cars are, but to you, you only know it as a zoop zoop go fast machine, because that's what she described it as before. And so what I would like to know from the two of you is, Mike, what does it look like? What is the kind of the basis for your, one might say, wacky racer? But obviously we can't say that because we don't own that.
Well, it looks like a banana, right?
Yeah, I think probably look like a banana. Definitely.
You know how Oscar Mayer mobile, except banana, right?
Okay, is it soft? Is this a squishy car?
Yeah, it's a little soft, I think.
Okay.
And it's not like a really pleasant looking banana. It's like browning and like bruised.
Yeah.
And the peel still, or a peeled banana?
It's halfway peeled.
So maybe like the peels like kind of wrap around to create like the wheels, which I realize doesn't exactly work, but it does in this case somehow.
Yeah, sure, it does in this case.
Yeah, it looks like this car is ready to make a giant loaf of bread. Like you put this car in the freezer and then come back to make some bread later.
Yeah, you put this car and several others in the freezer and then forget about them for months.
Uh-huh.
and then get back to them eventually. You could totally make some bread.
So it's not just one kind of old banana. It's like several old bananas.
Yeah, it's a bushel of old bananas.
Each banana like having a little like spot for somebody to sit in. Like it's like if you took like a motorcycle sidecar, but it was all sidecars. There was no motorcycle anywhere to be seen.
Okay, all right. I really like that. So just real quick,
Yeah. Okay.
Excuse me.
So I saw your question, and
Yes.
I will just I will face this head on. Yes, Jonas told me yesterday that they were going to make it, and then I forgot to tell you. So yeah, we've got 3 bananas.
Okay, great.
Okay, Bachman, we might have to. We can totally maybe go back to this moment. But when I started with you today and we were talking about this, I'm almost positive I asked if you had told Kieran that Jonas is going to make it.
Great.
And he did
Okay.
ask me that. Or they
Jonas,
did ask me that.
I'm so sorry for just
No,
like
that's all right.
straight ignoring.
I honestly I thought that there was going to be like a huge reveal coming.
Me too. I thought, like we get out to the vehicle and out steps our triplet.
I will say, Kieran, if a third Bananas Foster would unbalance this, I'm happy to play the card.
It's Bananas Foster. It's already unbalanced, but of course,
Yeah,
Kieran,
it's
as the
already
DM,
unbalanced by the fact there's 2 of them. But I do like that. And as the 2 of you are staring at the car, its headlights turn to you, Herbie style, and it says,
Hey, I'm driving here.
wait a
We
minute.
gotta go zip fast. We got places to be. Only 2.5 hours to get them.
Wait, is Jonas the car?
"Yeah,
Okay.
Chop, chop, zip, zoop. Boop, boop.
This is
So
this
we
is
got
a Knight
Bananas
Rider.
Bananas Foster a la mode, and the Zip Zoop Go Fast machine, Bananas Speedster. I don't know.
Yeah. Bananas.
I'll come up with a
Bananas faster.
Bananas. Fuck yes.
God damn it.
Bananas
I knew
faster.
it was right
Absolutely.
there. Ah,
Okay, come on, let's go. Let's get in.
okay.
More
So,
of an on than an in.
On.
On.
oh, so you're all just kind of straddling the bananas?
Sure.
I
Absolutely.
guess so.
Okay, cool. All right, so you're all straddling the bananas, and Bananas Foster gives you, some banana cookies, some banana loaf, some banana bread.
I give her a kiss.
She appreciates it, but she does not return the favor. She's
All
she's a cold woman.
Yeah.
But
No,
she does
no
give each of
holidays.
you. She does give each of you also a banana split as well, because that is how she shows her love. And so you guys set off from wherever Bananas Foster's home is, which we will leave nebulous for now, in case we want to come back to it later, because this is all canon.
Yeah, of course, this is all canon.
This is all canon, yeah.
Damn.
And so you guys head off to Paylor's Hope, the great city. I think it's in the south. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's on a peninsula or something.
Canonically, it's in the south now.
Yeah. I've decided that. So you head up to Paylor's Hope, which is canonically in the south, and you drive your zip machine into the starting kind of position. You got you got a ticket being like, I'm in the race, and so you get into the starting position, and you see a variety of other races, recognizable figures. Again, perhaps we could use the term like crazy drivers or something, something similar to that. Eccentric speedsters,
Wild wheelers.
Wild wheelers, yeah. So you see a variety of other wild wheelers around. So like you got Lucan and Nyx, who are like driving a giant bow. Queen Ashiyara Dane, who has decided to come down and spend time with the masses in a big crown kind of chariot being pulled by golden horses. You see what is probably Pyre in his human form. He's just being held up by a whole bunch of his kobold minions on like a big moving platform. Bursing Ham Hands is in a giant boxing ring. Eludra is there as well. She's driving a giant hammer, of course. And then you see old Ben Dilladong, the fairy. He's in a big tree car. There's also just a big bowl of hell wasps as well. There's just kind of there. And Old Man Wick
Like for
as
anyone
well.
to take, or
No, they're racing as well.
Oh,
The
okay.
Hell Wasps are also racing. Yeah.
Are these hell wasps for anybody?
He's going free.
Hey, I'm calling dibs on the wasps.
Hey. Did someone snack? Come on.
The how would I voice a wasp? The wasp go. We are racing today. Get back to your position.
Okay, well, when we run you over, I just know I'm gonna eat you.
we all gonna eat you.
We're very environmentally conscious. We eat, every piece of roadkill we eat.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! So you guys get into position. The crowds are roaring. They're so excited for the first Inter-Drunkerosian Zip Zoop Go Fast Grand Prix. And on a big pedestal, kind of floating amongst everything, is none other than Toby Treacletart. And he kind of holds up like a megaphone type device, and he says, "Hello, it's me, Toby Treacletart. I just want to say, welcome to the first Inter-Drunkerosian Zip Zoop Go Fast Grand Prix. If you win, you get some glass instruments, and if you lose, well, I guess you get nothing. It's pretty dangerous, so
Hey.
go!"
Oh wait.
Oh, we gotta go.
As fast as possible.
Would you say that you make a split?
Yes, I
Yeah, we
split.
Fuck yeah, we split.
Yeah, you split. So you. Oh no, sorry, Will. What were you gonna say?
Bananas.
Yeah.
No, Foster.
Yeah.
Why couldn't we just ask to have the instruments just like given to us? You know, why do we have to do this thing?
You know, I was thinking that too, but
If I may, I think it's just the laws of the land which are to be respected.
oh, the classic bananas faster. Oh,
Always respecting the
sticking
law.
to the rules.
yeah, you've been a goody two. You've been a goody two bunch ever since Mama built you. Even though I'm pretty sure we just met you canonically.
Yeah, but I'm sure you've heard the legends.
Yeah, we heard the
For a
legends.
long time.
Yeah, you were built because Mama needed a way to get to the store. And
I can't drive you no more.
she can't drive her eyes on. She's 1,000 years old.
What do you expect? Why are you being so disrespectful, Faster?
I'm sorry.
No,
Oh,
let's.
shoot. We're racing.
Oh shit! Chop! We gotta go.
So you're zooming along through the streets of Palor's Hope, a grand city, and it's like the F1, where you got like whole streets closed and stuff, and you're zooming around corners and stuff. So you're jostling in amongst all the other racers, and everyone's kind of yelling and like being all excitable and stuff. So we're gonna do like a real quick like skill challenge, one might say. And so like I want to know like what are you guys gonna do to be the first ones to get out of Palor's Hope and get on to the next stage of the race? What are you gonna do to get ahead of all the other races? Mike, you're familiar with this, I'm sure. You can go first.
Okay. Who's the next car in front of us?
The
next
car
Zip
in front
Zoop
of you,
Go Fast
the
machine.
next Zip Zoop fast machine in front of you is none other than Queen Ashiyara Dane, who is in like a crown shaped car. Sorry, Zip Zoop fast machine.
Okay. I'm gonna get up on the tip of the foremost banana, and be like, "Hey Dane! Hey Dane!
Why are you talking to me?
I just wanted to let you know you lost a wheel back there. It fell off. I know your car's still driving, but you gotta trust me on this. The wheel is off.
Okay,
You
you
got-
want to make like a...
I want to roll a
I-
persuasion."
Yeah.
I suppose I could roll a deception if you'd like, because it's also a very high
Yeah,
score.
Yeah, roll a deception, because you are deceiving her.
Okay, what's an 18 plus 9 do for you?
Fuck, I forget how broken this character
Yeah.
is.
For reference, my persuasion score is plus 13.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Cool. So she turns and looks at like both of the corners of her chariot, and she looks at you, contempt in her eyes, and she says, "I haven't lost a single wheel." And then at that moment, the distraction, it's enough for her horses, which like they're not real, they're like magic horses.
Yeah.
They just go plowing straight into the wall of the corner, and her crown tips over, and she like just completely flattened on the road. She's not dead or anything; she's still alive. because
Right. Well, yeah.
no one dies in the ridiculous wheelers.
I'll try.
I mean, and since this is canon, of course, then we know that Ashardine comes back. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, next up, we're gonna go with Jonas. What are you gonna do?
Well, I think you know what I'm gonna say. I would like to activate my wall climbing treads at the bottom and kind of start
Of
going
course.
up some buildings so we can get like a higher point and get some more speed that way.
Okay, sure.
Feels
you're like a
athletics.
Nolan Batmobile right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a banana. Like we all know that bananas can go up walls.
Of course.
That is a 19 plus 12, so 31. I mean, yeah. Let's go. Hold on to you. Oh, just hold on to me.
Oh, grab the stem! Grab the stem!
Grab the stem.
No, you gotta open it from the bottom.
Don't open the banana! We're on a wall!
Wait, what?
No, not now!
Oh.
Okay, so as you're going up the wall, you're opening the banana. Will, how does this help you?
I'm pulling pieces of the banana. I'm peeling the banana and I'm throwing them in front of other cars, like melee
Right.
style, like
Yeah,
melee
yeah.
style, like Double Dash style, like the Mario Kart,
style.
like Mario Kart style.
Okay, I've never played Mario Kart, but I believe you.
Yeah.
Basically, like the thing that you and Bachman keep referencing. I'm assuming.
I feel like this is a sleight of hand.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Are you being sneaky about it, or are you like screaming,
Well,
"Eat
you-
bananas"? Like,
Well, you don't want him to see the bananas. I would think you want sneaky
Yeah,
bananas
but-
that they'll slip on.
Okay.
Or maybe let's see. Can't.
I
think
got a
of-
plus 10 to religion. You could.
Yeah, this could be a religious experience for everyone.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay,
just-
no.
I'll do sleight of hand.
You do sleight of hand. Yeah, sleight of hand is fine.
Natural 20.
Okay, all right.
Please, Jonas, look at this before it moves. It has a natural 20 plus 11.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, I love that. Okay.
The DC for later.
Yeah, DCs. What are DCs? I don't know what those are.
Hey, you know what? You're not going to need them.
So as you're zip-zooping up the walls on the like the sticky tank treads, I think is that what you said, that are coming out the bottom of the banana. You're sort of going up, and people are like, "Hey, he's going up the walls," and then you're sort of like sort of cheekily throwing little bits of bananas, and people are like, "Whoa, the road is full of bananas," and they're sort of sliding around. No one's crashed quite in the same way as Queen Ashiaradane, but they are all really like kind of really being held up a lot. Even the big ball of hell wasps, which is weird because they fly, but they're distracted by the smell of the bananas, and they're trying to
Well, and because it was a sleight of hand, nobody knows that it was us. They don't recognize that the only banana car in the race was the one that threw all the banana peels.
It wasn't me! You can't prove nothing!
Hey,
Not
no,
knowing it.
it's not us.
Oh, look at me! I still got all my
Who threw
bananas.
these bananas?
What is?
You're the only one dressed like a hot dog.
No.
You know what really gets me? Is it could have been any one of us. Well, Well, he's dressed like a hot dog.
Yeah. Oh no.
The WebEx service is just frozen a little bit. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, you're still fine for us.
You're fine on the
Okay.
Twitch as well. I
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay, I'll just say wait for the program. It's grayed out now, so that's
Now
fun.
it's not.
Well,
I've
yeah,
seen
you
this
turned
happen
off your video. It looks like.
Oh, okay. 1 moment, please, caller.
Hey, Bachman, can
Yeah.
you fix the Twitch?
Why?
Just take a look at it.
No, I think that's right. It's both of you. Yeah, we got each
We
of
do have
y'all.
both of us.
But I mean, if Kieran's gonna jump back in, then I don't really want to fix it.
Oh, it's a good point. Cryptic says I like the Twitch better this way. Also, we've gotten a couple donations recently, which is great. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I can just run through some of the recent donations. There was one 25 minutes ago. It says Suzanne has pledged. This is how it's written: 10,00 space $. I'm like, cool. I don't know how you did that, but good on you.
Don't like other currencies use comma in place of period?
Well, yeah, but the
What to
$sign
do.
is after it, and also Kickstarter should show me the converted rate.
Weird.
Oh, good. It fixed itself.
No, nope. Okay. Because it changed back to the default. Here we go.
Don't worry, I'm here. I'm back. Yeah. Oh, every time. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, yeah. It went back to the focus on who's talking thing instead of showing side by side.
Sure.
Okay,
Okay,
where were we?
I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened there.
That's okay.
Yeah, just don't
so-
let it happen again.
Jesus.
No promises. Okay, so where we last were was you guys were tank trading over the tops of all these buildings. having
Chucking
just,
banana peels.
Yeah, chucking banana peels. Sorry, was it banana peels or was it like for some reason in my head it was like you'd kind of peeled open the tip of one of the bananas and you were just like scooping out like handfuls of like
It was
old
banana
bananas.
peels. I was peeling bananas.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
sorry,
the
we have a transformer outside of our outside
Optimus. Optimus.
Can you hear this?
uh-uh.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Okay, let's keep going then.
So in any case, you're throwing some form of banana detritus down into the streets below. It's delaying everybody, and after a brief moment, you are the first ones to escape out of Paylor's Hope and continue along the road, zooping along as fast as you possibly can through the countryside of Drunkeros. And you're kind of following the road along. And who should come up beside you, the first ones to catch up, but Lucan and Nyx in their bow car, which obviously Lucan is steering, and Nyx is classically she like pulls the string back and then fires the bow, which then like fires the car forward, and that's how it works. And
Oh, that's how science works too. So it's good.
that's how it works. Yeah, exactly. So they're like doing, sort of going along, and Lucan kind of comes up besides you, and what is Lucan kind of sounds like insulting Batman, doesn't it?
He
Yeah.
swears all the time, and he's
Yeah, and he's like, "What are you jizz monkeys doing on here?"
Uh-huh.
Only we can call ourselves jizz monkeys.
Yeah, we just riding our bananas. Don't worry, we're no threat to you.
You know what? Actually, we're not even in the race.
Make a deception roll.
No, actually, I have a better idea. We're in the race, but you should just quit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now you're
Okay,
playing
make a
bananas.
persuasion. Make a persuasion.
I rolled a 7, but plus 13 is 20.
Okay.
You're not really playing bananas until you start doing these like low effort deceptions that at face value should never succeed, but because your scores are so high.
Okay, so he goes, you piss turkeys are probably right. We should just drop out. I don't need any of these things. Any
plus
kind
you
of,
would look really small holding those instruments. Think
and
about how
and
small
Nick,
you'd look.
You don't want to look small, do ya? You would else hate being small.
You have no good banana.
yeah, Lucan canonically begins to softly weep, and they just stop on the side of the road, and he's done. He's done. He didn't even want it. He wasn't even playing. Like, why are you even making such a big deal out of it? It's fine.
Wait, did I just imagine this, or did you just say Lucan canonically starts to weep?
Yes.
Let me go ahead and
Yeah.
tweet that at Thrifty as well. I've been given some good quotes, so he can put it in his notes.
Yeah,
Perfect.
someone needs to be updating the Greetings Adventures wiki.
Wiki, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when Ashiyar Dane had that massive cart crash back in the day? We all remember when that happened. Okay, so you kind of continue along after this short encounter, and the road or the path that's marked out for the race, it begins to kind of come out of the forest and the foothills and sort of go down into the lowlands, and you then smell that salty smell of the ocean, and you realize that the track is taking you towards the sea, the name of which we all know, so I'm not going to say it because that would.
Of
be
course,
like-
yeah. You know the sea.
Yeah, you know the sea.
If you're a long-time listener, you know the sea we're talking about.
Yeah. OG slapper, right?
Yeah.
And so you zoom on out towards the ocean, and you realize that the track doesn't go alongside the ocean, but into the ocean, on top of the ocean, even. And there are little buoys like floating in the ocean to kind of indicate the path. And Joe, the floating sea device. is
Right,
not
yeah.
children.
I was like, why? That doesn't seem safe.
Yeah, just a
Right,
series
I'm
of
on
like
board now.
400 children that have volunteered to help with the race, and instead of passing out programs, instead they're just plopped into the ocean with little lights.
They got floaties. It's fine.
Yeah. They got little water wings. So, Jonas, what features does Bananas Faster have?
Sorry, gnarly Cypress one in the chat literally just said the same thing I was thinking.
What is that?
Banana
that?
boat.
Banana boat. That was the first thought I had. Let me tell you all the second thought I had, which is banana boat. Yes, would be great, and of course it would be very fun. And that is actually an option. Bananas Faster could turn into a banana boat, but instead it slows down just a touch as it gets to the coast and says, "All right, hold on to me again. I'm gonna show you a trick I learned from my friend Jesus." And monkey feet pop out at the bottom of this boat, and it just starts running along the water.
Give me a second. There's like thudding upstairs.
Okay.
Like regular, like kind of. Hold on.
Okay.
You got it.
How do you spell Lucan? Anybody positive about it? I'm
Lucan.
Cool. That was my guess. Thank you. Just want to make sure he knows that Lucan cries canonically.
Excuse me.
Oh wow. While Bachman is away, I'll take this time for the chat. Yeah, we're raising money right now to do. Jonas and I are part of.
It was coming from the spare room, and I went up into the hallway, and like here's the door, and my cat's just like.
Hold on really quick. We're from the band Glass Beach. Bachman and us are doing a Roll For Streetwise, a Kickstarter campaign to make an album of like nerdcore and tabletop songs, and some of them like pretty closely directly about Greetings Adventurers podcast. So if you're interested in this stuff at all, give us your money. If you can't give us your money, share this stuff about it on the your social medias and everything. We literally, I mean, we have 9 hours left. Well, we have like probably like closer to 8 hours left now that I'm looking at it. And we need to raise $25,000. This is an all or nothing campaign. So if you can, if you have the means, if you've already donated and you want to up your donation, we have tickets to the concert that we're going to do at GeeklyCon, like adjacent to GeeklyCon this upcoming year. And also we have shirts now. So you can add $30 to your donation to get a shirt.
Right now, we need $6,485 by the end of today, which we've come a long way since this morning. So that seems doable to me.
It's a really good project. I love the demo that you guys have released. It's very, very good.
Thank you.
I pledged $100 to the campaign. I think like the day it launched, and like if you have any hesitations whatsoever, like Glass Beach Band, amazing. Mike,
thank you.
Amazing. Like you gotta get on the ground floor on this. Like even like just like $10 makes such a difference, and you will get something soups amazing.
Absolutely, thank you.
All right, so the monkey feet coming out the
Yeah,
bottom.
and I do want to clarify, it is 6 monkey feet.
6 monkey feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was
used to be
about to say you don't have enough like surface tension, whatever, to like continue on. But now that you've clarified that it's 6,
I want to make sure. Yeah.
So you guys you know, what will be the sound effect?
I'm walking on water here.
Oh yeah, like a
You guys are like slopping
like
along the water.
wet slaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a kind of, you know.
It's uncomfortable for everybody involved.
Oh yeah, like it sounds horrifying.
Wait, hold on. You're gonna do like that.
Wait, we should all do it because there's 6 of them.
Yeah. Ugh.
So it sounds a lot like that.
That's enough. That's
There's
enough.
Also, since we're clarifying the canon, there is an undertone under all of that of. That's just kind of constant. I don't know if I said that.
Is it like a?
The car's always honking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's if it's on.
Perfect.
I like that the car has a horn, but like it's been broken for you.
I'm honking here.
I'm still honking here.
I can't stop honking here.
I'm never not honking over here.
Grananas is like, get this car out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that it's been sitting in her front yard for the last like 20 years. She cannot get rid of it.
The battery never dies. And I'm the one in hell.
Okay, so you guys are slip-slopping over the water, and you're racing across to the other side of the ocean again, which we all know the name of. And when you start to kind of hear this sort of low rush under the water, like something massive is coming through the water, and you see a dark shape swimming underneath you, and suddenly with a burst of water and a rush of air, a huge multi-tentacled kraken bursts out from the surface of the ocean and starts to wrap the bananas faster into its tentacles. And,
No.
What are you guys gonna do to get out of this?
Yeah, real quick, your video did disappear.
Oh, did it? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. The Cisco thing has crashed again, which is really cool. I don't know why.
Weirdly, I can still hear you.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
you as well.
Yeah, I can still hear you guys as well. Okay. That's it.
Oh, crack it. Well, I can
My camera.
start looking at what I got here. Start digging into the deep. Oh, good. I've got
Dude, just to keep us kind of immersed.
Perfect. I don't know if we said this. If anybody's wondering what Bananas Foster's class makeup is, it's Rogue 1, Bard 6, Ranger 1, Warlock 3, and Cleric 1 for level 12.
Also, he's proficient in every single skill.
Pretty much, it's fucked up.
Well, it's
What's
like
fucked
a
up?
literal skill monkey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
There we go. We got you back.
What's fucked up?
Just the
Banana
skills,
Foster.
skills
Just
of
been
bananas.
Foster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's awful. So this giant kraken has just burst through the ocean. Sorry. Also, I will clarify: New Zealand internet, specifically in my area, is not very good. It's very bad.
Oh word.
So this giant kraken has just burst through the ocean. It is trying to entangle you and ensnare you and entrap you in like a pyramid scheme kind of thing. How are you all going to work together to get out of this?
So knowing his knowing the Bananas family, and knowing that over thousands of years, 500 in my case, but for generations, the Bananas family has been able to, despite their differences, really work together. Almost,
Fireball.
yeah, with fireball. Yeah,
Freaking meteor storm. So let's.
Fireball.
I was gonna say that I do a stealth roll to sneak onto the Kraken,
Fireball.
so that they can do a fireball. It's synergy.
Okay. No, that's fine. We can do that.
Good, because I'm doing it. I, even bananas can't win them all. I rolled a natural 1.
Uh-oh. Spaghetti goes.
I say
So-
before going on to the Kraken, I turn to the two Bananas Foster Alamode and Bananas Faster. And say, all right, we're gonna give him the old Foster 1-2. It's in the playbook number 537. Here I go, and I go to step foot onto the tentacle, and then what happens, Aaron?
Well, obviously you're trying to step off a banana, so you slip on a giant banana.
Whoa! No!
Weakness.
But it is at that moment that your brother casts his fireball, because this is how the playbook works. And he
Is
casts
it?
the Fireball. Yeah,
I'm supposed to fail? Oh no. Okay. Yeah.
Well, no,
No,
this is- no,
you're
but
right.
he's assuming you're going to succeed.
Oh,
he's,
okay.
he's going on through. He's you're not supposed to fail. That would be crazy. And so he shoots off the fireball, and you're is suddenly engulfed in flames. And awful.
I centered it on you because I thought you would be on there. So
I
I
w-
didn't even hit the Kraken.
Oh no! This is bad! This is bad!
But then Bananas Faster steps in with the follow-up to the failed play number 576, which is obviously play number 577, which means that he's going to what, Jonas? I forget.
I basically, from the back of the car, squeeze out a bunch of tiny bananas.
That is a haunting image.
Start to kind of float and circle around Bananas Foster as he is falling. And I'm casting Featherfall on him to slow that descent so that I can try to catch him in the air.
Well, I am on fire, so it would be advantageous to get to the water faster, but you know best.
But it's the playbook. It's the playbook. I gotta go by the rules.
Who am I to go against the playbook? Even though we didn't know that you existed as a car until just recently, I always thought it was weird that you were in the playbook. I'm burning here.
So, on fire, floating gently into the ocean. What does Bananas Foster do next?
Oh God.
Play number 578, the follow-up to this.
Bananas is going to use the kind of the fluid, stretchy folds of his skin. Since there's nothing for him to stop, drop. I mean, he's trying to drop, but it's not going very quickly. He can't stop, drop, and roll, or be doused by water. I'm gonna try and use the flaps and folds of my skin to try and smother the fire out on my own body.
Okay.
They're just wiggling them around, and that is going to be a survival.
Nice. All right. Yep. Sure.
All right, that's a 16 plus 6, so we have a 22.
All right. So you flip flop around, and it is a sight to behold. I'm not even going to try and describe it because it's a thing that happens.
Amorphous.
Yeah, an amorphous monkey blob, flipping and flopping in the air. But the fire is put out successfully. But the Kraken has taken this opportunity to raise up one tentacle and scream in a Kraken voice. It's a lucrative earning opportunity, and it brings down a tentacle. And what do you?
Is a Kraken trying to sell us on Amway? What?
Yeah, because I said he was trying to. You said he was trying to ensnare you in his tentacles and entrap you in a pyramid scheme.
Perfect.
I'm gonna be
It was a joke that I think only
good.
I heard.
No, that's okay.
Sorry, Will, what were you saying?
I'm gonna be honest. This sounds pretty good.
Yeah, honestly, I think I might ditch the race and just get in on this.
I mean, I don't care about your soul being bound to your body in the first place.
Oh, are you kidding me? I'm still slowly falling, I assume.
Yeah. Bananas Foster Alamo, there's a giant tentacle headed towards your car. What are you going to do to prevent it from, connecting?
See here. Just looking things over a moment.
That's fine. Take your time.
Can I cast? It has to. This thing.
You can cast whatever you want.
Yeah. Let me.
Hey, Will, I just want to let you know that I'm really proud of you and you're doing really well.
Oh.
And whatever you want to cast, that's fine.
I want to cast command.
Oh, that's
Ooh, okay. All right. What does that mean for me?
Speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it. Some typical commands and their effects follow. You might issue. It doesn't matter. Who gives a shit?
Which we know that this Kraken speaks Common.
Yeah, it said it.
Yes, it does. That was a mistake on my part.
So the one bananas foster out mode, just like looks up and goes, leave.
Okay, so I have to make like a wisdom saving throw to
Yes.
do that? Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, well, I rolled a 2, so I'm not even going to bother looking up what the wisdom saving throw score of a Kraken is.
I do want to tell you what the spell save is. It is 17.
Okay, well, I rolled a 2, so unless Krakens have a plus 15,
15, yeah.
15, yeah. If they do, somebody tell me.
this one doesn't.
Nobody's jumping in, so I'm
No.
going to carry on.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah. So you yell leave, and the tentacle stops kind of like halfway through. The others like sort of slither off and get, fine. Geez, all right. I guess I'll just take my independent income earnings elsewhere then, and just back down into the ocean. I was trying to remember the word, but it was difficult.
Yeah, Cryptic's got a good point. If Bananas was involved in a pyramid scheme, it would absolutely work for him.
Yeah.
Right. So well done. You managed to solve that puzzle.
Hell yeah.
And
Hey, bananas, are you gonna quit?
Yeah.
Are you gonna no Foster? You gonna quit monkeying around in the water and get back in faster?
Here I come! And I cast Misty Step because I'm part warlock, as you all know, and teleport back onto the banana boat.
So you guys are continuing to race along the ocean, and you're yet to see any of the other races for a little while there. But just before you reach the shore, you see a shadow on the horizon, and it is none other than a red dragon, higher. Flying through the air over the ocean, because obviously, like, he doesn't know Jesus, so he doesn't know how to walk on water.
Right.
Mm.
And so he's flying towards you, and you're like, oh man, this could be bad. But you see that in fact the race track. There we go. The racetrack. The racetrack is leading across the ocean and onto the shore on the other side, where it then doesn't in fact just carry on over the land, but in fact goes into what looks like some kind of mysterious portal that could what untold effect this could have, I do not know. And Pyre is kind of like he's getting closer and closer to you, and oh, I keep hitting my mic, which is really annoying. It's almost like it's right in front of my face. And what I would like to know, Mike, is what are you gonna do to ensure that you, your brother, and your brother Car make it through the portal before Pyre?
Oh, because Pyre's...
Plus.
What's that?
Is
that the new McElroy show? Your brother.
I don't remember who I was talking to about how I wish that it was me on my brother and me instead of Griffin McElroy, and it was just called Your Brother and Me. And I would definitely just hold it over his head. Why can't we all be 30 under 30? All right. Let's see here. So let me look at my how's Pyre looking? Pyre been flying for a long time?
Yeah, the ocean's pretty wide.
Yeah, so Pyre might be
So
getting...
he's kind of, he's a dragon, so he still looks pretty intimidating, but he's looking a bit sweepy.
Yeah.
Does Bananas Foster have like a warm milk spell or something?
Well, in a way. Hey, Pyre! Yeah, I see you up there, Pyre! Hello?
Fuck you! Are you waiting for me to do a Pyre voice? Shit.
Pyre!
What does Pyre sound like?
I don't know. Have we ever heard Pyre talk?
Oh yeah. In one episode, but David put a cool voice onto Michael.
You have a cool voice. Right?
Well, this is canon, so whatever you come up with is obviously what Pyre's voice is going forward.
Okay, sweet. So what'd you say? Hey, Pyre, I see you.
I said, hey, Pyre!
And I see you down there. It's me, Pyre. This is what I sound like when I'm a dragon and I'm tired.
Oh, we all know that you canonically sound like that. You seem very
what
tired.
all dragons sound like. But only when we're tired.
You look real tired. If you come down here, I could probably give you some medicine to help you get through, get across this ocean. I've got really good skills in medicine if you want to come down and...
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Oh no, not a persuasion.
Oh, I was going to actually do
it. I know they're difficult for you, but I like to push the boundaries.
Hell yeah, because I was going to do a medicine check, and that's only +6. But all right, I'll do the +13 skill instead. So that's 21.
Okay, yeah. So he's like, wow, that sounds really generous of you. And he flies down, and he
I say to the other two, when he gets down here, kill him.
God.
Playbook number 437. It just says kill him.
So he's flying down, and as he's flying down, he turns back into his human form, and he lands on the boat, and I assume Pyre as a human looks like very classically handsome kind of thing, and he lands there in a shimmer of light, sweeps back his hair as the sun glints off the side of his jaw, and he says, "Wow, I'm so tired. Where's that medicine?" And then what do you do?
I'm nudging Foster Alamode. I'm like, come on, where's the medicine? You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Medicine. Yeah. Hey. And Bananas. Bananas Foster Alamode reaches into a skin fold, and pulls out a small vial. That. And then and turns his back to everyone, and shakes it really quick, does some writing, and then it comes back around, and it has been written on the bottle medicine.
Dragon killing sauce has been scratched out.
Here's your medicine. It'll make you feel all better.
Okay. Obviously not that much of a push for you, but do you want to make a deception check?
Yes. Yeah, I can make a deception check.
Good luck.
Shit. Oh boy. Deception. 13.
Total?
Total?
Total.
Total?
Yeah.
Total.
No!
What did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
Wow.
William, you're playing a Bachman character. If you roll a 4, you lie.
I'll keep that in mind.
You're playing in one of my games, so I don't care if you lie.
Yeah, we gotta fail everyone. You gotta pick yourself up. If you get killed by a dragon, you walk it off.
So you're holding out this medicine to Pyre, and his eyes suddenly narrow, and he goes, I don't know if this is really medicine. It looks like it says dragon killing sauce on the bottle there.
No, that was crossed out. Drink it.
We reuse the bottles. We're environmentally conscious.
Yeah, we eat our roadkill. We reuse bottles.
It was washed out by Dawn. This episode's sponsored by Dawn Dish Soap. That's canon.
And if we hit 20,000 on our Kickstarter, we canonically kill Pyre in this episode.
Hell yeah.
How far away are we from $20,000?
$1,500.
Do it.
All right. If someone really rich out there wants to immediately drop $1,500, I cannot kill Pyre.
Canonically.
If we want to questionably canonically kill Pyre, I do have a plan for how I might achieve that right now.
Go for it.
Well, it's your turn.
So,
Absolutely go for it.
so let me just let me walk through this with you, Kieran. So dragons, by their nature, are inherently magical, right?
Very true. Yes.
They live. Their life force is that of magic, right?
Yes.
Much we would have blood and a soul and all that. They have magic. So
100%, yes.
I would like to narrow my headlights at Pyre, and that horn tone gets a little more intense. And I'm casting Dispel Magic on Pyre.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And I think it just works. If you want me to roll, I'm happy to.
Yeah. Roll like an Arcana or something. You know.
Oh my god. 26.
Okay. So here's what happens. He's a little bit about the whole thing, and then I'm just kind of imagining the headlights. They sort of I don't know how this works because you are a pile of bananas. But I'm imagining the headlights kind of come out the front of the car on
And like snake around.
yeah, like a go-go gadget kind of thing.
Exactly like Go-Go Gadget.
Exactly like Go-Go Gadget. They're the same thing.
Yes.
And so they suddenly turn on and flash towards Pyre, and he goes, oh, this is mighty uncomfortable. Oh, no, I'm getting more tired. Oh, my tummy. Oh, my tummy. And Pyre goes, I absolutely have to go home now. I'm out of the race, and he flies off, turning back into his dragon form. And you realize, oh my god, he farted really badly and then immediately left. That's so rude. What the hell?
That's what happens when you undo a dragon.
Exactly. They just get real bad tummy aches and fart a lot, and then they got to go home. I don't know why, Mike, you guys haven't tried this in like
What
the
did
Greek
you,
Adventures.
Yeah.
what did you do? I don't understand.
I dispelled his life force.
Yeah,
With
with
dispel
dispel
magic?
magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
easy. You just
wait.
do it.
It's in the playbook.
All right. We gotta get
so
through
you-
that portal.
Yeah, so you managed to survive an encounter with a dragon. Congratulations.
I would say we managed to freaking own an encounter with the dragon. Just
Yes.
to
Mhm.
clarify.
That's fair, and I apologize for downplaying your achievements.
It's all good. We're all friends here.
And so you've managed to smash that one out, and you're like, right, let's go on through this portal. And so you head on through the portal, but weirdly, you go through the portal and there's a whoosh of light, but then you just appear to be just on the other side of the portal that you just went through. Like it's as though you haven't traveled any distance whatsoever. So you continue on a little cautiously because you're not quite sure what
It's
you're not
like
quite sure
when a game wants you to hit A to go through a portal, but you just walked through it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they haven't set up any kind of like collision or anything, so
Right.
you can just go straight through it. Yeah. That is exactly what it's like. They're the same thing. So you continue along the road, and you realize you're in the swamps of Ichtaka, and you're traveling through, and then what happens is you're traveling along, and then you see kind of the boundaries of this ancient stone city, and
Uh-oh.
you then hear something in the I was about to say the forest, but you're not in a forest, you're in a swamp. You hear something in the mangroves. You hear something in the mangroves, in the foliage, and it's just a low rumble, and it says, "I hate monkeys." And all these dragonborn wielding swords dripping in blood, because it's canonical that there's multiple blood drinkers there.
Yeah.
In the past, there were multiple blood drinkers, and multiple Tom the Dragonborns jump out and swarm the car and start like hacking into Bananas faster and sort of menacing you with these swords. What do we do? How are our plucky heroes going to get out of this one?
We have to ditch the car.
Agree. Let's get out.
Burn it and ditch it.
Jonas, did you say let's get out?
Yes. Bananas Faster did say that.
I like to imagine that you go, "Hey, let's just get out of the car," and then like the back of the car just splits open, and another monkey just climbs out.
If you're cool with that, Kieran, so am I. But
I-
this one looks like a
whatever,
monkey.
I was thinking like the peel opens and just the banana portion comes out.
banana portion
That's
comes
still
out.
like,
No, that, yeah.
Okay, cool. Maybe monkey will be later. So yes, just a banana, a large banana, maybe but just
Yeah, of course.
a few feet, like 3 feet tall, a halfling banana.
Okay. So
We
you
gotta get it out of here. They're gonna drink our blood.
yeah, oh no. I'm Googling what my abilities do.
I'm googling it. I'm pretty. I feel like we've been doing some pretty extraneous things. I think I'm gonna make a Constitution save.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot that those even exist.
That's a I just rolled a 1.
No.
know what happens when Banana Foster rolls a 1 on a Constitution save.
To be fair,
brother.
the one doesn't cause immediate death. If you remember, when Bananas is climbing the ladder, he failed to pass and he fell off the ladder. But that's not what killed him. It was the crate of bananas landing on him. So
So here's the scene, as it were. The Toms jump out of the mangroves and they're like, "I hate monkeys," and they start like hacking away at the Bananas Foster, and you're like, "We got to get out of here!" And so you jump off the car. The front of the car splits open. A smaller banana comes out. Bananas Foster gets out. Bananas Foster, you jump on the smaller banana, no problems. I'm imagining it's like a skateboard kind of deal where you're standing on it.
yeah,
Like a dual skateboard, a tandem
Yeah, like a
skateboard.
dual skateboard. But then what happens? Bananas Foster a la mode. You jump as you're going through the air. You're like, "Fuck, this is rad. This is really cool." No, it's too cool. My heart. I can't handle this.
Oh my god!
And,
I've never been so cool.
yeah, and as you're flying through the air towards it, the banana skateboard pulls away and you crash down into the dirt. And the Toms go, "There's a monkey and I hate monkeys." And Bananas Foster, as you're kind of getting away, you suddenly turn and realize, "Oh, shit, we left my brother behind." As the
fuck.
Toms drag him into the mangroves.
bye.
Hey, fuck you.
We're going to take a quick commercial break. This stream brought to you by Dawn and also rollforstreetwise.com because I need water. I'll be back in...
All right, cool.
Hell yeah.
Rollforstreetwise.com for all your good music needs.
Yeah, we can talk here a minute.
This is going very well.
Yeah, this is
It is.
great.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I just want. Okay, so Bachman.
Yeah.
We all know locate object. When Kieran comes back, just locate the magical just locate the drum and the instruments. Like cast locate object on them. If they're within 1,000 feet of you, we can just go get them.
But I mean, this because we're not done with the race yet.
I know, but if we find them, we just grab them and go.
But
you know?
you think that it's likely they're within 1,000 feet? That's not very far.
No, I don't think it's likely.
But I think it's something we should try.
Anyway, donate to our Kickstarter.
Yeah. We like to have fun here, but not too much
We
fun.
also like to raise money for a very cool project that we're doing.
I'm going to drop that link in the chat here once again.
I really like how my dog back here, Markle, has been sleeping the whole stream, woke up like 30 minutes ago to eat for 5 minutes, and then went right back to sleep. That is truly an existence.
Man.
Who's this? Who's done that?
Here, let me actually, I know, Kieran, you just came back. I should have done this while you were gone, but let me go tinkle, and I'll be right back.
Now I have to pee as well.
All right, everyone, Kieran, go use the restroom. Bye-bye. Yeah. All
How's
right.
the chat doing? Y'all having a good time?
Sound off in the chat, y'all.
Whoop, whoop. Can we get a banana in the chat, please?
Can we get a banana? Can I get a banana in the chat?
I'm chatting here.
I'm chatting here. I'm chatting here. It's time for a banana break. We got oh, there's some bananas.
Bananas.
Boonoo. We got a boonoo. Apple seed and banoonies. Run, guys, really can. Banana. Still at work. Banana. 10,000 chatting bananas. Banana. Yeah, banana.
Do 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 do.
Banana.
Bagnagna.
Da ba do da ba do.
Bonana. Yeah. Oh.
All right, hydration break. Distilled water. I'm going to dry out my mouth.
Hey, it's a banana over here. I'm back. Banana.
Yeah, that's good. That's some good water.
I mean, how long is it going to take me to break myself of talking like that after this game?
I don't know. I'm finding a good way to do this voice without completely destroying my vocal folds.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
good.
you both are hanging. I'm very impressed.
Yes, thanks. This is what a delight and a pleasure to be playing such a well-defined
Canonical.
character. If we end up on the wiki, I'll shit.
And if we don't, I'm never gonna shit again.
I don't care what I gotta do. If I gotta hot glue my butthole shut.
These are the sacrifices we gotta make.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Cox banana.
Banana's voice. Banana's like, I feel like the voice that I'm doing now is definitely gravelier than he's been in the past. This is
Less gravelly, but we're both doing gravelly, and I think we just tricked you.
Yeah, this is a gritty Bananas that we're seeing here that we haven't seen before.
Well, he's been to hell and back. He
It's
should be
true.
prettier.
And after that whole thing with Jafar and the lamp, like, phew.
Right?
I'm a diamond in the extremely rough.
Right. So yeah, bananas faster, bananas faster, are just speeding away, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, while I was taking a piss, oh god damn it!
Oh, now he froze. Oh, yeah, it crashed again.
Freeze bananas. Freeze bananas.
This episode brought to you by WebEx. If you need to run a D&D campaign and you want 3 people, oh god, no, don't do this. Ugh. Kieran, can you hear us again? Okay, let me kick the other version of you out.
Yo, this rules.
This is a real good way.
Open the participants window. Okay, so now I get to play the game of which one is the copy.
No, don't kill me, Mike.
Kieran-
I'm the real one.
Okay. It gave me a waveform on the one that was you, so perfect.
No, you have to believe me.
Told you.
I am the real Gungeon Rockseeker.
You have to believe me.
All right, we fixed it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so while I was having a piss, I decided this is what happens.
I love this game.
This is
So-
very good.
I can't believe you said you don't know the rules. You clearly do.
I know, right? So Bananas Foster and Bananas Foster, you guys managed to kind of slip away from all of these rabid toms, and as you continue along, the day's been like it's been going a bit, so it's starting to get dark, and you're getting a little bit tired. So you pull over to the side of the road to like a rest stop or whatever, and you're sitting there around the fire. Chatting to each other. Sorry, I'm just finishing eating some bread.
That's cool.
And Bananas Foster, you guys are kind of chatting to each other over a fire, and you're eating a roasted
Banana.
banana.
Of course.
Yes.
Wait, a banana eating a banana?
There's other foods? What?
I just want to say we only assume that Bananas Faster is truly a banana. We haven't really gotten all the way down to the Russian doll yet.
Yeah, we haven't unpeeled this story completely. And so you're sitting there, and Bananas Foster. What are you guys talking about?
Hey, I just want to say, I've heard a lot about you in the last 20 years of being out on the lawn, and I'm really happy we're finally getting some good bonding time, Bananas.
Yeah, you know, it's nice to meet somebody who's as into bananas as I am. You know, my family, they like bananas, but you are made of bananas, and that means a lot to me. And can you shut that horn up?
No, I literally cannot unless you want to stop moving. Do you want to stop moving, Bananas?
No, let's go. Let's go.
Right.
The bananas family motto: never stop moving. It's kind of, it's
But
sincere.
then, as you are preparing to depart from your campsite, rested and well fed, who should come stumbling through the trees but Bananas Foster a la mode? Looking a little bit rough and a little worse for wear, but nevertheless alive. And he says, "You're never gonna believe what just happened to me." And we are going to rewind time and find out what happened to Bananas Foster a la mode. This way I have set it up that there is no possibility for you to fail.
Hey! I'm dying here.
Which is what you yell as you lie in your prison cell in the... Where were all the Toms in the past? I actually forget. I remember there was a monkey there, but in any case, in Tom City, which is what it is now canonically called in the swamps of... in the swamps of Ichitaka. You're lying there yelling, I'm dying here. And then you hear a familiar yet gravelly voice talk to you from the other cell, and it is none other than a rejected clone of Tom the Dragonborn. And Mike, what does he say? Excuse me.
Hi, I'm a Tom. I was part of my clone batch, but I didn't work so good, and that's why my voice sounds just a little bit like Bananas Foster. I don't know what that means because I've never met him before, but hi, can I hang with you?
Yeah. Hey. Charm person.
Just immediately casting spells on him.
Wait,
Sure, yeah, do it.
you know, fuck.
Is that what's the charisma save? What is that? Wisdom save?
Thanks, Chris.
Doesn't charm person just make him like friendly? And aren't I already friendly?
No.
What does it do?
Okay.
Well, in this case, it makes you unquestionably loyal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so charm person, a humanoid within range, make a wisdom saving throw. If we were against each other, like if we were fighting, you would have advantage. But when it's charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
In normal circumstances, but here, of course, it makes you bend to his will no matter what he says.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
You're the
If-
boss.
it is charmed by you until until your companions do anything harmful to it. Yeah. Okay, so you're just like completely gonna be, friendly. No matter what, as long as I don't hurt you, you're friendly to me.
Okay. Cool.
So it was. I'm assuming that just succeeds. 'Cause hell yeah, it does.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
of course.
Oh, hey boss, can I call you boss?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great. I've never had a boss before.
Shut up.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I'm dying here, so we gotta leave.
Oh, dude,
Hold on.
do you need some medicine? Do you need the key? I know where the key is.
Oh.
It's outside of the cage, across the room.
That's infuriating.
I don't know how to get it.
How thin are you?
Oh, I've put on a few pounds.
All right, well, I can help shave those off really quick.
I'm a member of there's a bunch of, there's different varieties. And this is all canon. There's a variety of different clone batches from all the Toms, and this is one where they made the Toms slightly stockier, and I'm part of that batch, so I can't fit through tight spaces.
Wait, hold on. We're in a swamp, right? Like,
Yes.
hey, I'm gonna call for a crocodile really quick.
Can he do that? Oh, what do you?
I mean, this.
I'm gonna
There's
cast
probably
Speak with
water.
Animals.
Shit.
Okay. Sure.
I've never really had the chance to fully explore everything that bananas can do, and so I'm constantly surprised. I'm like, oh,
So I cast Speak with Animals and like, hey, crocodiles, I know you're out there. I saw you when I was getting dragged here.
So like, do you want the crocodile to like come to you, or are you just kind of like yelling out the window, or?
I'm yelling out the window of the cage of the.
Okay, so
the crocodiles are like,
so-
shit. I thought you said we were hidden.
Yeah, so you're yelling like, hey, crocodiles, and then sort of, I guess, waddling around the corner. I don't know how crocodiles work. I've only ever seen them like twice. We don't have them, and so lumbering around the corner is a crocodile. He's got like a little jailer hat on, and he's got like a little ring of keys. And you're all frozen for me, so I don't know if you're hearing any of this.
I'm hearing.
We are, yeah, we're hearing it.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I was going to be like, this is great, and no one's hearing it.
It is great, and we are.
And so there's a crocodile, a little jailer hat, and he's got like, a little vest on, and he says, how does a crocodile sound?
A little bit like this.
Thank you. And he says, oi, enough with all the yelling. I don't know why he's English now, but it's fine. And he says, oi, enough with all the yelling. Like, I know you can all speak crocodile, but that doesn't give you the right to bloody yell down the hallway at me like that.
You're right. I apologize. Come really close to the cage so I can give you a hug of apology.
I haven't experienced the touch of another sentient creature in many a year ever since my ex-wife tragically left me. And he quite willingly just comes over to you. It was awful. She took half my things.
Are you here?
Yeah, he's there.
Oh, I didn't even have to roll persuasion or nothing.
That you're like Aladdin tricking the genie out of a wish right now.
Yeah.
You did that on your own.
So he's there, and he's kind of like raised up a little bit, and he's got his little stubby crocodile arms out for a hug. And as you're like preparing to do whatever it is that you do, he says, "I hope this doesn't end in my inevitable betrayal and or death. I crave affection."
No, I'm just gonna give you a hug. Come here, come on. We're gonna do a little hug. And
All right, then you seem like a very trustworthy person.
through the bars, like our arms around, is hugging the crocodile, and then just starts squeezing a little tighter around the head and pulling it against the bars.
Oh, we lost Kieran's video again.
Kieran, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna keep going. Hey. And Bananas Foster Alamo gets really close, really close, and like, hey, I know this is gonna be hard to hear, but when I was on my way in here, I heard all the Toms say that they were gonna drink you and your wife's blood tonight. If you want to make it out of here alive, you're gonna get together with me and this weird clone, and we're gonna... I'm dying.
Okay, I'm back. I assume the crocodile died.
How long
No,
have
it's
you,
our friend now.
How long have you been gone?
The last thing I heard was I am slowly squeezing the crocodile, and then it cut out.
No, I actually didn't kill the crocodile. I was just squeezing, brought him in close, and I said a bunch of stuff about how Yeah, here, I'll just roll deception and tell you.
Okay, sure.
25.
Okay, sure. What did you say to the crocodile?
I said that all the Toms are planning to drink you and your wife's blood tonight. So we need to get out of here. Give me the keys. Join me with this weird clone. We need to get
Hi, it's me.
Okay, cool. All right. So the crocodile says, "Oh, that doesn't seem like a very good idea at all. I'd prefer my blood to stay on the inside of my body. And personally, as a crocodile, here, you can take these keys if you like."
and then I kill it.
So you give him the key. Sorry, he gives you the keys, and then you kind of like prepare yourself to kill him. And he goes, "Oh, you're about to betray me," and his heart gives out.
Wait, unrelated? Did you just happen to have a heart attack at that point?
The strength of the betrayal was too great. His
Oh,
heart
no.
just gave out.
Oh. And then I turn to the clone, Tom. No witnesses. Remember that for later when I'm leaving you. And then I unlock the door, and I'm gonna stealth out of here.
Okay.
Wait, can I come?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming. I don't care where we're going. I just wanna follow you.
Why were you in there?
I was in there cause I did a bad thing.
Expound on that.
Well,
Yeah, expand.
the bad thing was that I was supposed to polish all the blood drinkers. And to do that, to polish the blood drinker, there's a little switch canonically on the handle that turns the blood on and off. And I left the switch on 15 of the blood drinkers, and I put them in the room, and then when I left, I shut the door, and then the room filled with blood all the way up to the ceiling. So when the next day, when the big Tom, the one in charge, he came and he opened up the door, all the blood came out, and he drowned. And then his second in command had to take over, and he put me in the cage, and they're still cleaning up the blood to this day. It happened 4 years ago.
I rolled a 27 for myself. I want to have left while this story was being told.
100%. 100%.
Hello? Did you? Hello?
He's
Oh.
he's gone. We fade to black from
Again?
but he does now exist canonically.
Yeah, canonically.
And that's what happened.
So we're speeding away.
Yeah, so you're all like you're speeding away through the swamps. I'm kind of imagining the racetrack has gone out over the water at this point, and like you know those little stringy bits you get on the bananas that you can, I don't know, you can eat them if you want, but you mostly just kind of peel them off and throw them away. What I'm imagining is the back of the banana now has those little stringy bits spinning behind it, and so you're kind of jet boating over the
It's still like a
over the water.
skateboard, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But you can have a jet on the back as well, like a fan on the back as well.
that
if you
it
like.
was still a skateboard.
No, of course. I if I was going to change that, I would run it by you first.
Of course, I appreciate that in a GM.
And so you're jet boating over the water, and you hear the sort of whoosh, whoosh, whoosh of another portal, hopefully to get you out of this horrible period of time, when who should also come skiffing over the water like a rock over the ocean, but a large boxing ring. Propelled by the punches of none other than Bercy Ham Hands.
Oh no! Hey, real quick, Kieran, is your video turned off or is it just not working?
It's working in the WebEx.
In the WebEx, I just see the K for him.
Oh, I can see the video.
Oh.
Yeah, my video is on for me too.
Oh. Now I see it. Perfect.
Good.
Yep, we're good.
Okay, cool. What was I saying? Oh, yes, there's a giant boxing ring skimming over the water, obviously. And in this boxing ring is none other than is none other than Bercy Hamhands, and he calls out, "I'm gonna punch you," and he skips over towards you, and he kind of collides, and you're all sort of flipped into the boxing ring, and we're gonna do like a quick like wrestling, I guess would be the closest analogy. So how do what is the obviously the Bananas Foster family, the Foster family, has actually no, since all of you, your first names are all bananas, that would mean that you're the Bananas family. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for that inaccuracy.
Okay.
So the Bananas family obviously has a famous 3-person wrestling tag team move. Please describe that to me and how you use it to take out Bercy Hamhands.
Well,
It's ultimate synergy.
Yeah, I will just say my primary role in this, other than of buffing and just generally boosting the other two, is to be the one grappled by Bercy and just squish on out repeatedly, because I am, of course, just a squishy banana boy.
Yes. Good. We're off to a great start.
Act going in.
So Bercy's like trying to grapple with this banana, but you're just like slipping and sliding and squishing all over the place. And he's like, "This banana is so hard to grab. I can't. How am I supposed to punch something so tasty and slick?"
No, you can do it, Bercy. Just keep on grabbing me. You got it.
Thank you. I do believe in myself now, and I think I can punch you. But and he still can't do it because you're so slippery. Bananas Foster a la mode. What's your role in this next part? This is a move that you've practiced many times, so you know the next part flawlessly.
Yeah, just like it says in the book, you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. Are you familiar with our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
I remember when The Rock did something very similar to this.
So is that all you say to him? You say, "Are you familiar with Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?"
Let me pray with you for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll persuasion.
Can I roll religion?
Oh yeah, why not? You haven't rolled that.
23.
23. Okay. So he's slipping and sliding with this banana, and then Bercy says, "That does sound like something I would like to do." And so he I don't know, clasps hands with you, I guess. Yeah, he clasps hands with you.
Let's leave the punching for a moment and pray that you can punch a little better.
I do appreciate that, because I do like to punch. And Bananas Foster.
Shit. So whatever I do it's a 3-person move. So whatever I do has to incorporate Bercy trying to grab a banana immediately before engaging in prayer.
Uh-huh. Yes.
And then
yes, and so Bercy's front body is all covered in banana goop. And I might have to add an addendum to Foster Alamode's. You join hands in prayer, and once you've joined hands, he drops the banana, which I have run in secretly and stealthily to springboard off of the banana,
of course,
into the air, and I'm coming down with both feet, and Foster Alamode swings Bercy around, and since Bercy is all covered in banana, Bercy is now slippery, causing Bercy to slip into the air and meet me halfway, full speed, like in a perfect like standing up position, like not like sideways. I want feet to head, right here,
Right. Yeah.
so that
Okay.
Have you ever seen the movie Romeo Must Die, starring Jet Li?
Yes.
There's a part where he kicks him in the top of the head, and it shows like an X-ray. They did the X-ray before Mortal Kombat of the spine snapping all the way down,
Oh,
Chet.
right, okay.
And then Bercy is canonically dead.
Okay. Okay. I have two questions for you.
Uh huh.
I will allow you to canonically kill Bercy Ham Hands
Yeah.
in the past if you can answer these two questions for me.
Sure.
The first question is: as you fly through the air, what battle cry do you scream out?
Bananas.
I like to think the hesitancy is
Bananas. I'm just going bananas.
and then my second question is: what is this move called? What is the commentator screaming out as you do it? Oh my God, he's going for the.
Oh shit! God, wait. Y'all have okay. The other bananas. Y'all have to help me out with this one. I'm
The
getting
slip and slam.
The slip-
Come
Slip
on.
and slam.
I know. I knew that. I just wanted to make sure you all on the same page.
But of course, this is the special version of slip and slam, comma Christ.
So you smash straight into the top of his head.
Oh,
and-
bananas flattener in chat.
Oh,
Of course.
Shit.
Yeah, that.
Okay. All right. I'm glad that you said that right then, because so you smack down on the top of his head, and you hear a voice go, "My God, they're gone for the bananas flattener, comma Christ!" And Bercy's spine has shattered in 47 places, and he is canonically dead. That is a victory for the Bananas family. They have taken the belt, they have taken the ring, and they are getting through the portal today.
In the
And you
ring.
guys-
We're keeping the ring.
In the ring. Yeah, you're keeping the ring, I assume.
I do want to say I agree with Nemir's 12 that sounds pretty strenuous.
That's true. Thank you. Bananas Foster making Constitution saving throw.
Okay. It's an 18. What's my? I don't even know what my constitution is here.
Constitution saving throw is 6.
6. Hell yeah. That's a 24, baby.
All right. Yeah. So the thrill of killing a man, I guess.
That's what I live for.
Joke's on you. I don't even believe in Jesus Christ.
Well, okay. So you blast on out of this out of this portal into Drunk Rose back in the future, and you're let me just cross some things off this list here. Trying to keep a track of who you've killed.
Canonically.
It's a lot of them.
Please send it to Michael when we're done, Kieran, just so that there's no questions about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, so far you guys have only killed Bercy Ham Hands. Pyre, I think, got like diarrhea or something, and actually Aradane was just involved in a car crash. So we're
Hey, perfect.
Yeah, like, and it's all canonical as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, are there any others of like Nika's favorite characters that we can just kill right now?
Did Princess Ivy Blue Moon die of diabetes yet, or is that still?
I think
think
Bucky's taking care of her, right?
Yeah, I think Bucky's taking care of Princess Ivy Blue Moon.
Yeah.
Oh, Yazdir. We gotta kill Yazdir.
Oh yeah.
Hey, gal, hey!
We have like an hour left. We can't kill them all.
You say that now.
That's true. Okay, so. You guys-
Kim says, "Too Foster, too furious."
Too Foster, Too Furious, Drunk Rose Drift. So
Great.
you guys blast on out of the portal back into the present, and you're heading on north. You're heading to the north of Drunkeros.
Mm.
One might even say to the northall of Drunkeros.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good second half. And why did I write this? Sorry, no, my notes. All my notes say, which I wrote several hours ago. My notes say Norhall, and the next that says chip eating competition.
Well,
I don't know what that means.
got a head start on this one.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we're always munching.
Munching here.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm munching here.
Bananas Foster has been like in a daze for a bit. Hey, are you gonna help us eat these chips or what? We're in this competition.
Well, and that's the thing is that you wanna eat these chips, but that's all you have. You only have chips. You haven't had anything decent to eat in a while now, other than that one like roasted banana that you had around a campfire. But one roasted banana. Whew,
Wait, do you mean we've got chips or we've got chips?
I'll
Eh?
be honest. I was thinking potato chips.
Okay.
But
Cool.
potentially there is the possibility that chips or chips may show up later.
Hell
Depending
yeah.
on, the inflection. Crisps, perhaps. And so you're racing along towards the Norhall region, and then Bananas Faster. As you're approaching the Norhall region, you suddenly remember, oh my god, I'm actually really hungry, but in Norhall there is a great place where we can get some food. Do you want to tell me about that place?
Oh yeah, it is the shrimp factory is what they call it, which is it's a simple like home style restaurant kind of, right, but it is all run by humanoid sentient shrimp folk.
Yes, of course.
It is always packed, always very busy, but somehow service is always extremely fast, and they have many options for us, none of which are vegetarian.
Well, I mean, shrimp isn't vegetarian, so.
Correct. Oh, shrimp is also not on the menu. That's like the one thing, because there's
I
That-
knew that.
Yeah,
You
that would be great.
yeah, basically every meat but shrimp is available there, but nothing else.
Right.
Don't have any butt shrimp.
No butt shrimp. Those were discontinued in Drunkeros 2012.
I really love to try some of that jambalaya.
So you arrive at the shrimp factory, and you see a sign that fills you with incredible excitement and hope. And the sign says, "Today only, chip eating competition, free entry, grand prize, brand new zip zop machine, guaranteed to be faster than all the other ones."
There's no way that's true. I'm hopeful and happy about it, but it can't possibly be true.
I'm gonna be honest. I was on the verge of eating you before we was coming over here. So
Oh, I understand that, but I am the fastest zip zop zoop machine alive, so
On that note, we haven't seen another racer in a very long time. Are we sure we're on the right track?
well, we just killed Bercy.
I mean we're in
Ah,
his
that's
race
true.
at this very moment.
That's true.
So I hope we're on the right track.
yeah. Bercy was just as lost as us. All right.
There have been markers along the way.
Okay.
Yeah. The track is dangerous and fraught with peril, but it is easy to follow.
Part of the peril is dodging all these markers.
Part of the peril is dodging all the small children, holding the little signs.
really overusing kids in this. Are you sure this is kosher?
So you're approaching the shrimp factory, and it's like I'm imagining it's kind of like a what's the one? Is it Sonic that's the drive-through one?
Yeah, like the 50s like kind of stuff.
Yeah. Never been, but I've seen it a few times,
Same.
and yeah. And so you approach the shrimp factory, which is basically just like a Sonic. Does Sonic have people who come out and like wait?
Yeah,
on the car?
they got car
Totally.
hops.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, they're wearing rollerblades, roller skates.
Yeah.
Shrimp on rollerblades.
They're kick flipping with our meals.
But they're not
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
keep dropping all the food.
There's a lot of the slipping and whoa.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
We're shrimp. We only have these tiny little.
Can you just take the skates off and bring me my food? Please.
And so you pull up and a shrimp comes over and he says, "G'day, mates. You jokers going to be entering the chip eating competition today?"
Hey Kieran, I know you've been doing a lot of different characters in this one shot, but like so far you've been doing amazing with the voices, but I don't know what accent you're doing right now. That was pretty bad.
Jesus
I'm
Christ!
joking.
That's a good ass joke right there.
Oh wow. Wow. For like 2 seconds I was devastated and I was really offended.
God.
No, you're great.
Okay.
What up?
I would like to, Kieran, actually, if you're
Yes.
cool, really quick, I want to be standing behind the other two bananas as the shrimp is
Okay.
talking to us. And then
Sure.
I would like to step out from in front of them. And
Uh-huh.
there's a feature we all have called Mask of Many Faces, where you can cast this guy's self as a ritual. Sorry, without expending a spell slot. Not a ritual.
Of course you can. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would like to emerge. I've been here before, we established. I would like to
Yes.
emerge as the CEO of the shrimp factory.
Do you know what the CEO
Okay.
of the shrimp factory
I
is?
do, yeah. This is one of my favorite restaurants. I've been here
Oh
many
yeah,
times.
What does he look like?
Well, he's a giant shrimp, but this one's wearing a top hat and a monocle.
Okay. And what's his name?
His name is Mr. Shrimp Shrimp.
Okay. And how did he establish the shrimp factory?
Well, it was old family money, you know, that we made by selling shrimp down at the docks, and then we built the restaurant out of it.
Okay, so they have a strong stance against using shrimp that doesn't go back the full history of the company. They made it's like Tony Stark. He sold weapons, and now he does good stuff, but it's rooted in a little bit of evil.
All money is dirty. What can I say?
Okay. So the
And send
the
your
shrimp...
dirty money to us on Kickstarter, rollforstreetwise.com.
Yeah. So the the shrimp waiter says, "Oh, bloody hell! The CEO of the shrimp factory, Mr. What did you say his name was? Shrimpy Shrimp or something like that?
Mr. Shrimp Shrimp?
Mr. Shrimp Shrimp. Oh, Mr. Shrimp Shrimp. I didn't even know you were here, sir. Don't suppose you're entering the chip eating competition?
No, actually, I'm just here to give you all an update. The workers here. These two, they actually already won the chip competition, so they get the car now. I mean, the Zip Zoop Zop machine.
Wait, hold on. I want to come out as the same character. So I cast this guy's self. I've gone around the corner. I come back out. I've cast this guy's self on myself.
Okay, cool.
Hey, wait a minute. Who's that imposter?
Oh no, it's my evil twin brother, Shrimp 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 Mister.
No, I'm the real Mr. Shrimp Shrimp.
No, I'm Mr. Shrimp Shrimp.
Well, you have to kill one of us.
Just then, I come out as Mr. Shrimp Shrimp. Don't worry, I know how to get to the bottom of this.
The poor waiter goes, "Oh, bloody hell, there's 3 Mr. Shrimp Shrimps. Well, there's 1 Mr. Shrimp Shrimp, and there's 2 evil Shrimp Shrimp Misters." And he reaches into his
Pocket for a gun.
into his apron and pulls out a gun and says, "Employee policy dictates I've got to kill 2 of you."
So, sorry, Mr. Shrimp Shrimp. You know the rules.
It's okay, I understand.
Employee training handbook.
Yeah, I can take care of that. I can take care of that for you. I feel like we were so close to getting the zip to get that speed machine. somehow it's all gone wrong.
And somehow we've ended up with a giant shrimp with a gun.
Okay. All right. Well, the only reasonable way to handle this is for all of us to fight to the death.
May I propose, instead of physical combat, we engage in a fight of chip eating?
So we just end up having to do the contest anyway? We've needlessly complicated this situation. All right.
Okay, so the waiter brandishing the gun says, "Right, you jokers heard the 3 clones here. We got to set up the chip competition right away." And so all the shrimp are like, and start like running around, and they're like pushing other cars out of the way and just like shoveling piles of chips into a big pile. And the waiter says, any other contestants, get them out of here. There's no chance of them getting this car now. Zip zop machine, because we've got something way more important to take care of. And you spy in a moment of narrative fortuitousness, Eludra, her car. Her Zoop Zop machine, damaged beyond repair, is being led away, looking very disappointed. So you feel like she's out of the race now as well.
No.
You know what's funny is that who is it? Is it the manager of this establishment we're talking to? I forget.
Just a waiter.
Just a waiter. Okay, just a waiter. They all have guns. Guns are standard issue for waiters at this establishment. But they never even think for a second that the 3 CEOs who arrived together, that it's just automatically, well, one of these has to be the real one.
And the other one's 2 evil
Like,
ones.
I know something's dubious, but the thought that all 3 of them could be fake, absolutely not. There's no way.
They've prepared for this situation. They know what to do. There are processes.
You know what? Absolutely. I'm on board.
Okay, so you're all sat down in front of this comically large pile of chips, by which I do mean fries. I do mean fries.
And meat fries, because I did establish this restaurant does not serve.
Okay, so all the shrimp waiters are clearing everything away and building up this big ass pile of chips, and the 3 of you are kind of gathered around it, and I think this is the point where you realize the implications of the situation you have gotten yourselves into. As all of the waiters surround you, and the one that was kind of calling the shots says, "Right, everyone, you know what the employee policy is in these particular circumstances. When there's 3 possibilities that one of these shrimps might be our CEO, Mr. Shrimp, let's all follow the procedure." And they all form a circle around you, and all of the shrimp waiters pull out guns. So now there's like 25 to 30 shrimp around you holding guns,
Oh, no.
waiting for you to engage in a chip eating competition.
This very specific scenario is clearly outlined in the Shrimp Kitchen Handbook.
Yes. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, honestly, it happens more often than you would think.
Hey, bananas.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that whichever one of us wins is the only one that's gonna survive out of this.
I agree.
We have to tie a 3-way tie.
And we'll agree to share the car.
What?
I mean the zip zop machine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're thinking gibberish there for a second.
This is still going, by the way.
You know what I like about this is that I missed why we need another zip zop machine, and I don't want to know at this
the
point.
fastest.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Can we as Bananas Fosters roll like sleight of hand or something to take the exact amount we would need to tie, like each of us?
Oh yeah. If
Yeah,
all 3 of us
100%.
roll it. Remember, if any of us fail this roll, they die.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand is what?
Crit miss! You've got to be kidding me!
No, are you shitting me? What? What? I crit miss.
I rolled an 8 plus 11, so 19.
Whoa!
Bananas faster wins.
Canonically, we're dead.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. How long do we have to go on this? 30 minutes. Fuck
30
it.
minutes.
All right. So. Okay. So what happens is Bananas faster, horn still blaring, takes like an exact third of this pile of chips, which is a lot of chips. I really need to emphasize here, it's a lot of chips. But the two of you, Bananas Foster and Bananas Foster a la mode, you really dropped the ball here. You think like that what he meant was like a third of like a reasonable size of chips, not a third of the total chips. So you just like eat a few chips and you're like, wow, I'm full. I guess it's and then you realize that Bananas Foster has taken a third of the pile of chips and consumed them, thus proclaiming himself the winner. And
It
the
really
rest
is
of
the fastest zoop zoop zop machine.
Then why did we need that one? What are we doing here?
You didn't realize his full potential. And so what happens is the shrimp, in unison, all 25 to 30 of the shrimp sigh in unison, and they approach behind Bananas Foster and Bananas Foster a la mode, and they go, oh, bloody hell, mate, I am sorry about this, but this is the procedure that is clearly outlined in our employee handbook that we all have to memorize. And Bananas Foster and Bananas Foster a la mode are shot to death by 30 to 40 shrimp.
Do I have anything that interrupts
So we wake up in
getting
hell.
shot?
Yeah, is there anything in the intervening moment of the triggers being pulled and you dying, is there anything that you can do?
Hellish rebuke.
Cutting words.
You eat this chip.
No, I think I just go to hell. I think I go to hell and die. I think
In that order.
Bananas Foster dies and goes to hell part 1. Well, this is part 2 for you.
Yeah,
All right.
shit.
We don't have much time, but how do you feel about re-escaping hell and still winning the race?
Oh, I have a thought on how we might accomplish that if we're happy.
Uh-huh.
Go, Jonas. Please outline.
Okay. So there is a fourth member of our party that has not come up since Grandma's house,
Shit, yeah, true, eh?
which was I forget what form they had. Was it like
It was a crystal ball.
Yeah.
With the soul of Zerd inside.
Oh shit!
I
So
completely
Bananas
forgot.
Faster pulls up Zerg and says, "All right, Zerg, this is why you're here. Release the brothers' souls into my body."
And Zerd goes, yes, that's exactly what I'm here for. And as Bananas Foster and Bananas Foster a la mode are killed, their souls are quickly snatched away from the grasps of hell, and now all three of your souls are inhabiting a skateboard banana disguised as a shrimp.
Yeah.
This is fine.
All right, let's take the really fast zippy zoopy zoppy machine and get out of here.
So all the shrimp are clapping, and they're all going, "Oh yeah, bloody good on you, mate! Yeah, and I feel sack of the sav, yeah." And you get the world's Drunkeros's fastest zip zop machine, which of course is shaped like a shrimp, because
Of course.
it's from the Shrimp Palace. And so you zip zop away at just blinding speed, like so fast at this point. Like it's just nuts how fast you're going. In fact, as you're zip zopping down the road, you actually splatter straight through a big bowl of hell wasps, and they sort of all splatter on the outside of the shrimp, removing them completely from the rice.
I eat some of them.
How do they taste?
Good.
That's for my burritos.
It's time to get up. What do you want
Your
to eat? Your burrito?
burritos.
Nate can continue. I said it for a little less than they actually needed.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh no, Kieran's gone again.
Kieran's gone again.
Ah, God damn it.
Okay, well, I'm going to go flip my burritos then, I guess.
Oh yeah, flip burritos. Flip burritos. For those of you just joining us, we are rounding out to the end, near the end of a one shot, where all of us are essentially playing Bananas Foster. Bachman is Bananas Foster, just recently escaping from hell and trying to like re-solidify his soul to his body so that can't happen again. Jonas is Bananas Faster, which was our bunch of banana-shaped car that is now it's
like
a
a
single peeled banana that is like a skateboard. That is sentient, and I am playing Bananas Foster a la mode, which is the twin brother of Bananas Foster, who did not go to hell.
This is all correct.
Uh-huh.
And you are
And we're-
now atop a
We're trying to
shrimp.
win a race. We're trying to win a race right now.
Yes. Speaking of the race, you're all zooming on down the road. I'm assuming I'm coming through clearly now. I'm
Yes,
coming through.
you're perfect.
Okay, sweet. Cool. So you guys are all like zooming down the road, and you are approaching the ancient dwarven city of Deephome, the end of the line, the last kind of hurrah of the race. And as you barrel through the gates, the main gates of Deephome, and you're pulling through the streets and you're skidding around corners and stuff. And who's left? Old Ben Dilladong, he's still in the race. He's driving a giant tree, and you've got like I don't know who else is there. Eckhart Dayhammer, that's also an NPC. Old Man Wick, he doesn't have a car, he's just running. And so you're all barreling towards the finish line, and we're gonna take like a. Is it Speed Racer? Yeah, Speed Racer is the anime about the cars, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, you're thinking of Initial D.
Sorry, Initial D. No, I'm thinking of Speed Racer. And so, Speed Racer kind of style. I don't know if they do this in Speed Racer. I'm making it up. But what I want to know is, as you're about to cross the finish line, you kind of start to fall behind a little bit, and you need like that extra push. But as we all know, the car at the very, very end of the race doesn't go faster because of things that you do to the car. It comes about as a result of what you've learned about yourself. So that's what I want to know. What have you all learned as a result of this race where you've become trapped inside a skateboard banana? Mike, you can go first if you like. What have you learned?
I'd like to go last.
Okay, you can go last if you like. Jonas or Will, you can fist fight to see who goes first.
I can go first. I've discovered that my body is very fragile.
I've discovered that it is belief in me and my loved ones that can carry me through anything.
I've learned what an absolute nightmare it is to be in a party with Bananas Foster.
And across the line, freeze frame, ticker tape parade, you win the first annual Inter Drunkeros Zip Zoop Zop Machine, Zip Zoop Go Fast Machine Grand Prix, and you are gifted the 4 glass instruments. Jonas, I can see you holding your phone there. The horn goes off, obviously. There we go. Yes. And you are victorious. You play the instruments better than anyone's ever heard it before. Bananas Foster a la mode, Bananas Faster, and Grananas Foster. you're all playing the instruments, and Bananas Foster, your soul is now canonically bound back into your original body, which you managed to find.
Oh, it was right there.
Original.
Yeah, your original body. What does that look like? Who knows?
Oh.
It was flattened, but we pop it up with one of those like for a fireplace.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the original, like the rubber suits from the Ninja Turtles movie, except more fake.
Yeah.
And so Bananas Foster, Alamode, and Bananas Foster, you all kind of end up back in your own sort of physical shells, I guess. And now canonically, Bananas Foster, you are alive and back in Drunken Roast.
Yes, canonically, you're alive back in Drunk Roast. Canonically, Bercy is dead. Canonically,
Yes.
Lucan is still crying to this day.
Lucan
Lucan is still crying. Pyre has diarrhea. Aludra was taken away by a giant shrimp. The Hell Wasps are dead. I think that was really everything.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, and canonically, there's a shrimp restaurant that has shrimp servers, but none of the food has shrimp in it, but all of the food has is some sort of meat, and they all have guns.
And they made their fortune selling their own kind. If Michael contradicts any of this, it's his mistake. I feel like that's important to note. He must have just forgotten.
Sure he knows if that.
No, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna step out of the goof for a minute and say that this cannot be one of those things that Michael gets tweets about for years.
Oh yeah.
I want to save him the hassle. We all understand what's happening here.
Yes.
But Michael, remember when bananas killed Mercy?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and that's the end of the story. That's it. That's all she wrote.
Yeah.
Karen, that was
Yeah,
amazing.
nice.
Super fun. That
Hell
was
yeah.
that was the most fun I've ever had playing as Bananas Foster.
I am very glad that you enjoyed that. I had a ton of fun myself.
Oh god, that was very good. I'm so glad that happened.
Yeah, we the two of us have been trying to play some more D&D together since like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Was that how long ago Hander was?
Oh yeah, it was ages ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Sam was still living in New Zealand, and he's been in Doha for the last year. So.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. So that was really, really fun, and I can't see the stream because I can't bring it up because my internet's so bad. But I hope everyone else in the stream who's watching had a really good time as well.
From watching the chat, everybody seemed to like it a lot. So.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to hear. And yeah, I'm probably gonna have to hop off.
Sure.
Soonish, but if you're still watching, if you're still around there, rollforstreetwise.com. Go and give these good boys some money because not a lot of time to go, and you got to get in on this incredibly, insanely cool project. Like I can't express how much I think Glass Peak Band is awesome. How much I think Mike is one of the funniest, coolest people I've ever met, and how great the combination between the two of them will be. If they meet their goal, I will be so stoked. If they don't meet their goal, I will be curious to see what they're going to do next, because anything that they put their hands to is going to be fucking great. So if you're hesitant at all, like, don't cast your hesitancy aside and just get straight in there, because it's going to be fucking great.
Cool. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Kieran.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, let me just shout out what Kieran does if you're not familiar. Kieran, you're doing crits and giggles. That's your own.
Yeah, that's the one.
That was the first time that Kieran ever DM'd for me, and it was one of my favorite D&D experiences ever. And then also, if you're a fan of comic books or anything surrounding it, or just comics in general, definitely check out Inks and Issues, which he does with Jonah, who was on the stream a little earlier during the call-in segment.
Yeah, no, you should definitely. And actually, Mike's been on Inks and Issues a couple times as well.
Yeah.
You've been in our last 2 live shows.
Yeah. We did the live shows. We did a panel 2 GeeklyCons ago about how everything is connected to the Power Rangers universe, which it really is. Like
Oh my goodness.
I remember
I was surprised, I have to say.
during we connected William and Jonas, if you're not familiar, we connected Touched by an Angel through direct official crossovers. We drew a line from Power Rangers to Touched by an Angel.
Wow.
And like it's hearing it when Mike was messaging us about this, and he was like, "I've connected to Touched by an Angel." I was like, "No way! Like, this is going to be some tenuous bullshit that like ultimately like it's kind of a joke or whatever." Legit, 100% real.
Yep. It was only character crossover. And then I forget what Jonah was trying to connect it to during the panel, and he couldn't figure it out. And then like a couple hours later, he comes running up to Kieran and I, and he's like, "I figured it out!" So yeah, it is a lot of fun. I always have a lot of fun doing anything with either of y'all. So cool. Well, thanks for coming.